Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with another package from Japan, and yeah, it's a reasonable size one. I'll set it over here so I don't kill myself and I'm not bending out of frame all the time. Most of this stuff I got for quite a low price. A couple of things I might have paid a little bit more for, but most of the stuff's really cheap, like actually some stuff below $1. This first item though I paid more than a couple of cents, but it wasn't actually too bad. And I'm not 100% sure whether I've got a loose cartridge of this yet, but to get it complete, or to get any title for this system complete, is always worth trying. You know, I'm not 100% sure whether I've got the title or not, but it's actually Flappy for the MSX. Really good condition box. It's done like that. So have a single screen puzzle type game. Looks like the person's written on the cartridge. We might be able to remove that. So no instructions, but here's the cartridge, Flappy. Might be able to get that off, but other than that it's in really good condition. So that would have been the primary item that I was bidding on when I found this. This is a very eclectic lot of stuff, so there's a whole lot of cheap bids that would have happened at the same time. So this one, I think, yes, for the Famicom. Just get the size of the box threw me for a second there. And Pool of Radiance. Now, more than likely, I'm not sure how playable this is going to be as far as Japanese text, although from that screenshot, not that you can see, we actually do have all the numbers and everything like that are in English, so you never know. But it was worth it because I like collecting Advanced Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Okay, so we've got an outer box and the inner box. There's my silly dog. Scratches her face. So it has the other box inside, which is in near perfect condition. I remember seeing the picture and thinking it was just a little box actually. So, and inside we have the cartridge, and that looks perfect, and the manual and the registration card. So really pleased about that one. You never know, it might be playable. So, Pool of Radiance. I have a fair collection of those games for the PC and the Amiga. Sorry about that, dog wanted to go out. Okay, and next, and actually I've already alleviated this problem, but it's good to have a spare. Another Japanese power cord and video cable. Actually, they might belong to the other item here. So the reason why there was a Panasonic 3DO controller, and depending on whether you watch some of my videos and realise that I've picked up Panasonic 3DO titles but I haven't done any gameplays on them, is because my 3DO is playing up. Now I am going to try and repair it, but I did get lucky, and for I think it was like $12, I got this model. So I know it's not supposed to be as good as the model that I have, but for $12, and the controller was in really good nick, as you saw. So I get another controller. The cable sets for this one. So there we go. It's got AV and S video out, and what's that one there? Expansion port. And it's a nice little unit. I mean, it was listed as working. Well, the CD part looks reasonably good, and I do have a fair library of 3DO titles now, so it'd be a pity if I didn't actually have a system. So I'll count that as my spare. I will try and fix the other one Will I keep two 3DO systems? Probably not. So whichever one I like the most after I get them both working, I'll keep, and I'll probably, on sell or trade the other one. Now we have some more titles here, so they're bound to be very random, these ones, because the primary thing I was bidding for at this particular time was that MSX title, and I believe there's one special Famicom title in there. So I have no memory of what some of these are. Okay, so next is a Sega Saturn title, and it's a IRM Arcade Classics. We have Zippy Race, 10-Yard Fight, and what is that one? Oh, anyway, another game. Sorry, we're getting heaps of reflection here. So, oh, it's a fighting game, so it might be alright. So some arcade classics. There only seem to be 3 games on there. Only a cheapie. Be interesting to see what it's like. Next we have... cool. Now I actually do have Virtual Cop 2 on PAL, so this will replace that, and I've already got a gun. There's actually probably more when I was doing this. I really need a copy of Virtual Cop 1 because my Virtual Cop 1 disc is really badly scratched and doesn't work. But it's nice having the Japanese equivalent. I will slowly replace my PAL copies, and I will probably eventually sell off my PAL Saturn with those PAL copies. Now another one, purely for nostalgia sakes, I probably will not be able to play it, is Zork 1, or at least until I learn a fair bit of kanji. So this would have been the ones I got for cents. So it would have started at 1 cent, and I might have put $1 on it or something like that, but I don't think it got to that. Now we've got a couple of the nice hard case Namcop titles now. So I'm a bit lost for the name. Now this is purely because I like these hard cases, so some of these are secondary games, so I really don't know what that one's called, but you never know. Looks like it might be a bit of a adventure game, so we might be able to figure it out. But they just come, these hard clamshell Namcop cases are just so nice, and everything inside is in pretty much new condition. Now the other one, which is slightly more interesting, is Mappyland. Quite like the Mappy games. I believe this might be obviously the Mappy character. Oh, come on camera, there we go. It might be a bit of a platformer by the looks of it. And it's all complete inside. So they've even got this little thing to hold the instructions in, and it keeps the cartridges nice. The cartridge labels are always good, and they come with the stickers for the top labels too. So that one had its sticker. I didn't actually check the other one. Let's double check that one. No sticker there, but the plastic packet is still sealed, so the sticker might be inside the manual. That's always an added bonus. Okay, now the next lot are all for the Japanese PlayStation, which I got one of recently, so I looked out for a few cheap titles to get me started. So I managed to get Ridge Racer Type 4. I'm quite partial to a racing game. And once again, these are all pretty cheap, and that's in really good nick. So that's got a graphic giant thick manual and the disc, and we have disc 2 as well, which is Namco catalogue. So interesting to see. And next, keeping with the same theme, we have Ridge Racer Revolution. These really were quite cheap, so, and they're looking pretty good. That's what, not the case has got a couple of marks and scratches on it, so the reflections sending the camera for a spin. but we're all complete on the inside. So next we have another PlayStation title. It's a Shockwave. Be a 3D sort of game, I reckon. There we go. Could be quite interesting. Nice artwork on the manual and also the front of the disc. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And we have Namco Museum or Classics. So volume 3. And we have Galaxian Pole Position 2, Foes on, Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and Tower of Dragua. So that's pretty cool. And that's in really good condition. Even has the spine card. Look at that. So these were just a few cheapies to get my Japanese PlayStation title started. I do have one more lot of games coming. Interesting. Now the next one is another one of the hard cases, just to round out these. So it's Namco Classic, I think it is, tennis. So just a little tent, but we get another one of these nice plastic covers, and we're all complete and new inside. Let's see this. Now this is another one, bit of interesting one. I'm not sure this is complete. So it's a Konami title. Very strange. It's almost like part of the cover's missing. I don't know what the title is, but it's a Konami thing, and it's got it's a hard case that clips open. The cartridge looks okay, no manual. Be interesting to see what this one is. It has got writing on it by somebody else though, on the label, unfortunately. So the red and the black there is handwriting by somebody. So we'll have to wait and see with that one. So our second last one, it's just another cheapy Famicom one that I picked up, and it's boxed and complete. Super Black Onyx, worth it for the art on the cover. It will look to be a dungeon crawler. Oh, come on, come on. No, you can do it. No, camera's not going to cooperate. Anyway, you can sort of make that out. Oh, there it goes. So you've got multiple party members, 3D perspective, and characters. Never know, we might be able to muddle our way through that one. It looks pretty complete. And so we have our manual and the cartridge. Okay, our last item, and definitely not the very least, very well wrapped, appreciate. This one I did pay a little bit more for, but it's my very first game in this series besides one game on the Game Boy, and it is Rockman 4, which is obviously Mega Man 4, and it is in absolutely perfect brand spanking condition. That box is in beautiful condition. So that'll be one of my prize Famicom games. So I'll very carefully open this box. Right. So we have the manual. The manual's not perfect, but it's not too bad. And our registration cards. And our plastic tray. And our actual game. So I don't know how hard this is. I really haven't played a lot of Mega Man games. so you can expect me to play fairly badly. So we'll have a go. But that's my first actual. I haven't got a Mega Man for the NES. I haven't got any of the other Rockmans for the Famicom, so it's my very first one. I didn't pay as much as some of them go. They just go for silly prices. There was a Mega Man 5 recently, and I thought, well, I had 4. I'll see if I can get Mega Man 5, but it went for like $60. So no way, not even going to entertain that sort of thing. So I got lucky with this one, and very pleased to have it. I will make a decent effort at trying to do a gameplay, but then after that I'll see if I can finish it. So anyway, this part of the video has probably gone too long, so let's go do some gameplays. Quick little insert, while packing the packing material away, I missed a title. Now, easy to do. It's a Game Boy title in a case, and for the observant among you, it is Castlevania. Label's in really good condition. And other than Vampire Killer for the MSX2, I don't actually have any other Castlevania games, and it's supposed to be, the Game Boy version is supposed to be quite good, so I'm looking forward to playing that one. Alright, on with our gameplays. Right, so here we go with Flappy Limited 85. Now I do actually have Flappy, but the other one I have is called just Flappy Limited. So, and I've had this cartridge for a long time. I actually got that in the mix lot that I finally got my first copy of Gradius. So I take it this is potentially a later release, so I don't know. So we have a nice little entry tune here. I have no idea how to play this game. I haven't checked. Input keyword or name start or carriage tune. Okay. Now I remember this game. So it's a puzzle game where you have to try and right, so you grab these mushrooms. You have to work out how to get, I think, the green guys. Alright, I can throw a mushroom. Oh yeah, pick that back up again. Oops. No, I'm not allowed to touch those guys. So it's a bit of a puzzle game. You have to try and work out, I think, to disable all of the green guys without getting killed by the red guys. Oops, no, the red guy got me. I will work this out. MSX has quite a few good single screen puzzle games. Don't seem to want to come away. Right, let's stun that one. Yeah, mushroom puts him to sleep. Ah! When he jumped back, I thought I could nip up and put him to sleep. I'm probably running out of lives here. Grab all the mushrooms. What's he gonna do? Okay, now when I drop the blocks, it actually crushed some of them. Put him to sleep, and now we'll go up to the top. Oh! No. Oh dear. Last life. I can stun these guys. Oh! Wasn't fast enough. Well, that's probably one of the worst demonstrations of Flappy. Been doing that a lot lately. Let's have another go. Music's nice, but obviously could get very frustrating. Stick him there. Can't seem to get the mushrooms to throw when I want to. This time. Alright, there we go, you can. So that puts him to sleep, so he's now blocking there. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, you've got to make sure you're ready with your mushrooms. Oh dear. Now I'm just going to try something. I'm not 100% sure whether perhaps I am supposed to just get the blue block to and push it down. There we go. Now I've messed it up, haven't I? I reckon we have to get the blue block, sorry, the blue thing, and get it down to this entrance down here. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that, otherwise I've got so many games to get through. I don't think I ever learned how to play this properly when I got it originally, because it was hard, but it's quite a cutesy little game, a little bit like Eggerland in little ways, similar ways, so I'll definitely be trying to have another go and see if I can get a bit further in it this time. Right, here we go with my very first gameplay of a Mega Man game. Other than the Mega Man game I have for the Game Boy, it's the only ever one I've played. So this is Rockman 4, obviously Mega Man 4. Title screen. So we'll just get straight into it. I'm really going to struggle, so I'm just going to pick this one. I've actually had a quick game and selected one of the others and did poorly, so I'm probably going to do just as poorly now. So I have, everybody loves these games, but they do say about how hard they are. Okay, so we can jump, shoot. Just down that cowbell thing, whatever it is. No. Right, up here. Okay. Ah! Oh, that breeze spawns. Oh, lovely. Obviously there's no time for pausing. Ow! Him. Oh god. You're gonna hear me doing lots of swearing, I think. Or cursing. haven't chosen the, probably haven't chosen the, oh, damn it. Best level to start on, probably, either. Really not liking this, ow! This, respawning whenever you go on a new screen. Oh, God. And no doubt there'll be more here. Oh, God. Right. It's hard when you've got those platforms that don't last very long. No. And I died. Where does it send you back to? Let me guess, all the way back down to the bottom? Yes, it does. Ah. I can only improve, can't I? Hopefully I've improved a little bit. So am I doing particularly badly from the very first game of this game? Got something useful there. Oh. These disappearing platforms really do me in, don't they? No, and I died again. I'm going to need a lot more practice. It does look, I'm quite surprised at how colourful it is though. It's just a game you've got to learn where everything is. Obviously I'm a slow learner. Hopefully there is signs of me actually learning. Don't know though, I wouldn't hold your breath. Definitely not the place to stand. Yeah, I thought that was coming. But I suppose you can forgive me a little bit for that being my very first game. So I need lots more practice. I reckon I'm coming for a bit this, and as I said, I haven't played any of the others. They do look like good fun. I actually quite enjoyed the Saturn ones that I got recently, so I thought I'd try and get one of the other ones. So an excellent addition to the collection. So let's try our next game.